Hello, and welcome to the Soul Expansion Experience. I am your host, Jessica Galante, and today we're speaking about 5 ways to heal your sense of belonging. Oh, this feeling of wanting and yearning to belong to something. Have you ever felt this in your life? Have you ever felt that you don't belong, or you question your reason for being here on earth, or why you're receiving what you're receiving, and what is even the point of living? So there is a profound sense that when you are born, you have a need to belong. There's a big, innate, primal memory of belonging. Belonging to a community, belonging to a sense, a purpose, a cause, belonging to something greater than you. You are born with this innate sense. And so as you go about your childhood journey, this sense of belonging might have been shattered. It might have been broken, disconnected by any of your experiences growing up, or any of your experiences at school, or losing a friendship, or losing a job, or suddenly moving, or things in your life may have activated this I don't belong anywhere type of feeling. And today is really about learning how to heal that, learning how to heal so that you really feel as if you truly belong in your life, that you're connected in your life, that you are able to show up for yourself and really feel confident that you belong here on earth. And I want to begin by saying that you do belong here on earth, and you are so important. Your energy is so important, and you have such a beautiful contribution to make here on earth. So know that you are important and that you belong. And so here are 5 ways to heal your sense of belonging. And let's get started with the first one, which is your inner child. Healing your relationship with your inner child is the first way to heal your sense of belonging, because your inner child knows exactly what has happened to you throughout your whole entire life. They have all the information, they have the stories and the memories. You've just been disconnected from them perhaps most of your life. And so your inner child is always with you, always ready to share, perhaps screaming at you some of the time, perhaps coming in and trying to tear everything down that you may be building, because your inner child is trying to get your attention. And so healing your inner child is one of the most important ways to begin to heal your sense of belonging, because as you cultivate a relationship with your inner child, you begin to have this symbiotic connection, and you get to work together as a team to receive the information from the feelings and learn how to apply your new wisdom onto your journey. And so this is a continuation from the last episode of connection, because when you connect with your inner child and really open to the receiving of what they experienced and witness them, it is a profound act of reciprocity that happens, because you are the adult and you get to choose how to show up and take care of yourself now. And so you get to show your inner child what it means to parent yourself correctly. So some ways to do this are sit down quietly, have a conversation with your inner child, receive the information and the story, and ask them why. Ask them what you can learn. Ask them, is this even your story? Ask them if you inherited this story, and just really begin to have this beautiful conversation with your inner child. The second way to heal your sense of belonging is asking for help. Now, this might be harder than it looks. Asking for help may be very difficult, because you might need to overcome this deep sense of pride, of this, I don't need help, I don't need anyone to help me, I don't want anyone to know what I'm doing. There may be old stories coming into play or lifetimes where it was unsafe to ask for help. Many of you come from ancestral lineages that had to escape countries to move to a different place, and so often it was actually really unsafe to ask for help, because because your ancestors needed to hide. And so know that these stories are playing out in your life and you may not even realize it. So mustering up the courage to ask someone that you trust for help, asking for help with a pattern or an old story or a belief that you're struggling to identify, asking them for their perspective may help you gain a bigger understanding of what you're going through. Asking for help puts you in this forward momentum position of your life where you're showing up for yourself and really taking really a beautiful charge of your life, of you want to move forward and you need help to get there. So it brings in a beautiful teamwork aspect as well. And overcoming that need of, I don't need help, overcoming this, because we all need help. I need help, you need help. I definitely have asked for help, and it's been one of the most humbling experiences, yet one of the most remarkable experiences, because when I was able to ask for help, things started opening up for me and I felt so much more safe. So know that you might be carrying stories in your life that you inherited, and they could be from hundreds of years ago. And it's time to change those now, because it might not serve you anymore. You might need some help, right? And the beautiful part is you get to choose who you want to ask for help. So that's the second way. And this beautifully dovetails into the third way, which is sharing your experiences. So as you go on your healing journey, be open to sharing your experiences with someone. Share your story with someone, because you never know how your wisdom is going to impact another person. And you never know who you're going to meet along your journey. There is no coincidences with Source, So every person in your life you're supposed to meet and speak to and connect with. And sharing your experiences not only helps you verbalize and translate what's happening in your life, it helps you ground into yourself in a whole new way, because you're learning how to express your truth through your throat chakra, which is opening up your divine voice, divine flow, your divine frequency and energy. And your voice is very healing. So as you share your healing experience with someone else, your story is energetically helping another person, and you might not be able to see it or realize it. So know that your story is important and you deserve to share it. So be open to sharing it in whatever modality that looks like for you, whether it's on social media or you're writing a book or you have a YouTube series or you're going to a monthly circle. Share your story. It's so empowering, right? And this moves into the fourth way, which is connecting with others, right? So if you're sharing your story with someone, you're learning how to connect with someone in a different way. Part of what happens when you go on a healing journey is you are convinced that you're the only person in the world that's going through what you're going through. How could anyone else possibly know what you're going through? And how would they experience anything like you've experienced? So those are questions or beliefs or old stories that might be coming in for you. And if they're not, amazing, right? But if they are, know them, honor them, know that they're there, but also know that you're able to connect with people now. It's safe to connect in your journey. And when you connect with others, you begin to cultivate this deep sense of healing community where you're able to share your stories and learn from one another and share your wisdom and help each other move forward. So as you go to your monthly circles, as you go to a new place, as you meet new friends or connections along your journey, know that those connections are coming to you so that you can learn what it means to safely connect again. Hundreds of years ago, it might not have been safe for your ancestors to connect, but it is safe for you to connect now, and you are living in your life now to reestablish those connections that were disconnected so long ago. Because remember, as you heal yourself, you not only heal the world, you are healing every single person in your ancestral lineage that came before you in ways that are so energetically aligned you won't even begin to see it. So that is the fourth way. And the fifth way is connecting in with nature. and deepening into the beautiful idea that energy is in nature, and that nature and Mother Earth are the most consistent beings on Earth. They have their beautiful, precise wheel of the year, cycles of life, seasons, moon cycles, planetary cycles. The trees are our oldest living ancestors. The water has been on Earth since the inception point of Earth. Deepening into your connection with the elements and with nature really help you open into deeply connecting into yourself and being able to not only hold space for yourself on your healing journey, but also hold space for others on their healing journey, in your connections with community, in your ability to ask for help, in your ability to communicate with your inner child. You see how everything is connected in a beautiful cycle. Everything is always connected because everything is energy. So when you begin to heal your sense of belonging in these 5 ways, you will really see that how you are able to belong in your life. It's just a life that you are creating. And this is different than how you experienced your life as a child. Because as a child, you weren't creating your life. Your life was created by your caregivers. And so you were living their life. But now as an adult, you get to choose how you wish to experience in your life. Because how could you belong in a life that you didn't create? But now, because you're creating your life, you belong in your life because you are showing up and choosing to heal and untangle the old stories and shift your subconscious mind and learn how to connect with your inner child, ask for help, and really begin to cultivate this deep sense of community and connection through sharing your experiences and deepening into the planet that you're born on. You do belong here on Earth. You do. And this is how you learn how to belong, by opening up to your experiences, by really deepening into your life as a journey. And your journey is a series of experiences that you get to choose. It all begins with feeling and talking your way through it, of course, and really showing up and feeling in your heart space who you're able to trust, because not everyone will be able to hear your story, but you'll know who and you'll know when, because you're going to feel everything within your heart space. You're going to deeply feel in your body how you are connected and how you belong in your life. And as you continue to co-create your reality with your desires, you continually begin to experience your life that you belong, because it is coming directly from your energetic resonance. So take a few moments today, really deepen into this. Go outside and sit next to a tree if you can, and just breathe. Set your timer on your phone for a few minutes and just breathe with your nervous system connected to a tree, and just ground into your experience, because you are so deeply loved and you belong here. You get to create what your sense of belonging means, and perhaps how you have been living or what you've experienced so far. Maybe it's not even yours. I'm just throwing that out there. So discover what is yours, discover what's not yours, and see if you can heal your sense of belonging by letting go of what is not yours and really owning who you are and your energy and how you are truly able to heal your life in these 5 steps. So with this, I'll leave you until next time. I'm going to drop some goodies in the show notes for you, so please take a look. There will be a free Dissolve Your Fear workbook and Transform Your Life into Soul Purpose that will teach you a step-by-step guide on how to begin to unravel these old stories in your life. And it's been so deeply transformative for my clients, and so sharing it with you here. I'm also going to share a beautiful link to an upcoming course that I'm launching. I'm so excited to share it with you. And a beautiful website. So all of the information there for you. So don't forget to leave a 5-star review. And until next time, I'm sending you so much love on your journey. Blessings and love. Namaste.